Hello, adult and teen basic students. We're going to get started with week 9 material. Let's bow in. Let's make one hand a fist, one hand a palm. Alright, today we're going to start off with some arm circles. We're going to swing our hands forward and backwards. So we have test week coming up. Week 12 is typically test week. I know sometimes with the summer coming up, we'll swing up and down now. So I know sometimes with the summer coming up, sometimes we have testing week 11, sometimes we have it week 13. Pretty sure it's still gonna be week 12 though, so I'll double check. I'll get back on that with you guys. From here, we're gonna do some leg swings. We're gonna swing up our leg up 5 times. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Alright, next we're going to drop it down for some push-ups. We're going to knock out 10 push-ups. You can do them on your knuckles and your palms, however you like. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's roll on over to our backs. We're gonna do 40 crunches. We're gonna do elbow to knee crunches. Ready? Cross those ankles up, hands behind your head, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Good job. Cool. So today we're mainly going to focus on palm strikes and section 3. So let's start with our guard stance. From here we're going to take our front hand. We're going to open that hand up, and when we hit with a palm strike, there's 2 different types of palm strikes. The one that I prefer is hitting with the heel of the palm, this way, and then driving that elbow forward. The stronger you can drive that elbow forward, the stronger the strike is going to be. So you go this way. If you extend your elbow slowly, it's going to be a weak palm strike. If you extend it fast, it's going to be stronger. You also want to use that back leg to push a little bit, give you extra power. The second type of palm strike, you can hit with a knife edge of your hand. You go this way. That's more of like a stylized palm strike, and there's like unique targets you can go to, like shoulder blade, stuff like that. But we're mainly going to be focusing on the heel of the palm today, that way. So with that, we really want to drive our fingers back. Let's practice that real fast. Grab your fingers, pull them back. If your fingers are forward, there's a chance that you could hit with your fingers, and that's not okay. Let's take our other hand, let's pull those fingers back. Good. Alright, so now let's try with the other hand. We're going to extend that elbow forward. And this one should be naturally stronger because now we can use our waist to turn. And you can even see my back heel is twisting as well. So 2 more, palm strike and palm strike. Good. Let's try 5 with this hand, 5 with this hand. We're going to focus on power first. Ready? And front hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Backhand, 5 power palm strikes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. This time we're going to focus on speed. So instead of just throwing one palm, we're going to throw 2. We're going to go 1, 2, and that'll be a single count. And then we'll go 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like that, okay? 5 times focusing on speed. Ready? And 1, 2, make sure you're breathing for every strike. That's why it kind of sounds funny, because that rhythm is different because we're focusing on speed. Ready? I forget what number we're on. So 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. So something that I like to teach while teaching palm strikes is if someone is trying to start an altercation with you, if they're visibly trying to start something and they maybe step forward, they get their hands up, what we don't want to do is we don't want to step forward in return and get our hands up in fists. What that is showing to the aggressor, and man, I can't speak. And what that's showing to everyone around you is that you're willing and wanting to fight as well. Just with your body language, you're sharing that. So if someone steps forward and is aggressing the fight, even though we're martial artists, we don't want to encourage that. So believe it or not, fighting is the lowest form of solving an altercation or solving a dispute. So we want to step back, we want to get our hands up, but open. We don't want to leave our hands down because we're afraid of looking aggressive or something. What this is doing, this is keeping you in a worse position. So your face is open, your stomach's open, your hands aren't up to protect yourself. So we still get our hands up, but instead of making fists, we keep them open. So what this is showing to the aggressor is that we're not trying to fight. This is showing to everyone else around us that this is more of a submissive position. So, I'm not aggressing the fight, and I have my hands up to protect from any block or from any strikes or stuff like that. So this is probably your best position. And then from here, you can try to, use your words to diffuse the situation. If that doesn't work, now your hands are also open and in the optimal palm striking position. So from here, we're gonna do that same palm strike, now focusing on speed and power. So on my go, we're gonna do front hand palm, back hand palm, and go, and go, and go. All right, let's practice from standing up. This time I'm gonna say go, and I want us to first step back, get our hands up. So we're practicing that as well. And then the second go is gonna be the palm. All right, ready? And go, go. Good. Ready again? Up and relax, and go, go. Good. 3 more times, and go, go. Good. 2 more, and go, go. So this is great for practicing getting our hands up quickly. We don't want to just that, because that's not keeping us safe. All right, we step back, we get our hands up, because yes, we're showing that we don't want to aggress the fight, but we also need to get our hands up quickly to protect yourself. Ready? Last one. Let's make it the fastest one. And go, go. Good. All right. So in our form, we have our hook hand, flash palm. So what that is doing is that is blocking a punch coming at you. You can go this way. You're blocking it. You're getting it off course. You're grabbing that wrist, and then instead of just palm striking, now you're pulling your opponent in and pushing forward with that palm. So it makes that strike even stronger. So, I wouldn't recommend this being the first move that you try to do if someone's attacking you. this is just taking that movement that we practiced from the form and having an application behind it, a reason for why we're doing it. So, like I said, the step back, pom pom, is always a great self-defense skill to use. This is more stylized, and with that is more difficult. So, let's train it. But like I said, if something like that happens, I would say stick with the basics. Boom, boom. All right. So from here, let's have our hands up and open. Let's say we can get this technique off. That punch is coming at us. We're gonna take our right hand, deflect, grab onto their wrist, and then we pull, palm strike. All right, let's try again. We go deflect, grab, pull palm. Good. Now from this, we're making this cool kind of pose. If we did decide to use this to protect ourselves, we wouldn't want to stay in this position. We're leaving our body open, so we bring our hands back to center. So now let's do the whole thing, bring our hands back to center. Ready, right from here, we're gonna go deflect, grab, palm, reset. And go, deflect, grab, palm, reset. And go, deflect, grab, palm. Oh man, my body can do it faster than I can say it. Ready, I'm just gonna say go, and go. And go. And then go. Nice. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions with anything, feel free to email us or ask us in the next Zoom class, because, yeah, it can be a little confusing, We have those basics, and then we have the more complicated martial arts techniques. So, we just need to have that discernment of when to use what techniques, and just train our body to be comfortable, with each different technique. So that's why I say, just stick with the basics at first, because that's what you should feel more comfortable with. So let's move on to section 3. We're starting from our drop stance, left leg's out straight, left hand's pointing at my toes. We're gonna push to bow, we pivot, hook, flash palm. Good, then chamber, focus stance. Good, let's do it again. Yeah, I just realized too, I was practicing doing my hook, palm, the opposite side that we do in the form, but it's all good. Now we get practice on both sides. Right from here, we can go push, pivot, hook, flash palm, chamber, focus stance. All right, let's speed it up now. This is already stuff that you know. So now we're gonna transition everything as we move to that flash palm. From here, and go. Good. Now, if you have questions about where to look and when to look where, ultimately it comes down to style, how you want your section 3 to look. So there's a couple different options. I can think of 2 right off the bat. The first one is you're just looking forward the whole time. So you're here, you look, and then you flash palm and hook maybe at the same time. You can hook hand first and then flash palm, that's fine as well. Because when you think about the application, we do block, we do grab before we throw that palm strike. What you want to stay away from is palm striking first, then hook handing. Because then that defeats the purpose of pulling your target into you. And then as far as your eyes, that's for the option of looking forward the whole time. So, if you want to emphasize the power for each individual hand technique, for the hook hand, for the flash palm, then your eyes will help emphasize it. So, when we go here, we hook hand. Now it makes this stronger. And then from here, we flash palm, chamber, focus stance. So that's a performance tip to make your techniques look stronger. If you want to emphasize certain techniques, I know this is especially a good tool for competition martial arts, even performing like demonstration teams with martial arts. So using your eyes makes things accented. So where this can come in handy for you guys is for your test. You know, you're trying to perform these techniques that you have learned over the quarter. So to emphasize the power, you can use your eyes. It's a little trick. So you can go hook, flash, and you can get like the hair flick in there. Let's try 2 more. I want you to try both, just so you have a sense of both. First time, we're gonna look forward the whole time. Next time, we're gonna go look at the hook, look at the flash palm. Okay? So from here, when we're looking forward, and I want you to do it this way too. I want you to hook and flash palm at the same time, looking forward. Ready from the drop stance, and go, and chain, focus stance. Good? And then the other way, we're gonna go look and hook first, then look, flash palm second. Ready? Really try to use your eyes. From here, and hook first, flash palm. Good. Chamber, focus stance. Cool. All right, so hopefully now you have a sense of both. You have a sense of why for both options. And now you get to decide which one you like better, which one you want to look like for your test. And I would recommend keep training that one. All right, good job. Let's bow on out.